Today is the day that we finally did something that is going to help our channel in a very weird way, but it all kind of makes sense once it comes together and you guys will understand it. We bought a daily, and the purpose of a daily in our mind is to have something to drive around while the car that we're dumping money into is not going to rust out, as well as if we're doing bigger projects, it is not going to, like, we're not going to have to put it back together that same day and then drive it again. So this is kind of a good thing for both of us, that we can now have a vehicle that we can drive around in the meantime while the other cars are getting money dumped into them, and we don't want to rust them out during the snow because we do live in a place that they use salt. So today we're revealing the car, and it's actually not a car, it's a truck. And some people are like, it's not really a truck, it's whatever, but it's on a frame and it has a bed. Let's go check it out. The backstory behind this is I was looking for a car that was under $1,000 just to use as a winter beater. My original thought was I was looking for a bunch of Honda Civics, and I know that a Civic build would be kind of nice to have on the side along with the Subaru, because Honda communities are really big, and I know you guys know that, and it's a really cool car to do budget builds on. So I was looking around for a while, and I actually got contacted by a family member about the car that we actually picked up, and it actually was the price way lower than a specific Civic that I was going to go look at, but that went through, and I'm really glad it did, because today for $400 we bought a GMC Sonoma or a Chevy S10. So $400, this is what it buys you. So this is a 2003 GMC Sonoma, or on the other side of it, a Chevy S10, the same exact thing. This is the regular cab, so it is a bench seat on the inside. It kind of fits 2.5 people. I don't know who could actually fit in the center besides like your backpack or, you know, like your phone. I think your phone might fit in the center seat. But I picked this up for under $500. The only thing that is wrong with this car currently is it has an evap leak and there is no parking brake, so we're gonna have to fix those. Other than that, it has 170-ish thousand miles on it. The motor runs fine, and from what I've been told by the previous owner, the motor is completely fine. All that's wrong with it is just it needs some body work, but I don't think that we're gonna be dumping that much energy into trying to fix this, because we might have some fun, kind of weird but fun plans going into this. But yeah, here she is. This is the new daily, and for the channel this is going to be really helpful when we need to go pick up parts, or we're even going to be starting possibly a budget mini truck build. So I think this will be really fun. Y'all already know I don't like automatics, so I honestly was looking for a manual no matter what I bought, and this just showed up. This is a 5-speed manual. It is the 2.2 4-cylinder, so she is very slow. It's not the V6. I thought it was the V6 at first before I went to go look at the car, and it ended up being a 4-cylinder, but that's completely fine because I'm not trying right now to have anything that is fast or whatever, but we might have some fun plans that are going into this. But my only requirement for the daily was that it still needed to be a manual, just because I believe that honestly, I just hate automatics and they're crappy. I've had this mini truck for about 4 days now, and it's actually really comfortable to drive. I think this would be a perfect vehicle for somebody to learn how to drive manual on. So in the future we might teach some people how to drive stick in this car.
What is that stance?
It's the wet floor stance.
So what we're doing is we have this really good idea that we're like, kind of like the white on white for now, but I think it needs a little bit of an upgrade. So
we're tossing the Oreos on.
So we're tossing the these are the wheels that used to be on that.
Still are.
And they were created for that. Now they're for this.
And now they're for that.
Old wheel is off. Time to put on the Oreo.
So this might not work, because if you look at the size of this hole compared to the size of this one is slightly bigger. So it might not be so hub-centric anymore. But at least we could mock it up, maybe.
What'd you dress up?
So we did a thing. Check that out. That is pretty funny. That actually doesn't look too ugly. I mean it's ugly, but like that's pretty dope. So all we did was lower the truck without a wheel attached. That was actually sitting on a block of wood underneath there, and just to mock up, like if I ever were to lower this thing and make it with this, I definitely would do some RPF ones or something like that, white on white. That's kind of dope. That is so funny. Check out that angle. This is I didn't want to like it, but I kind of like it.
So I'm working on the roof vane today. As you guys can see, I already got one of the end pieces off, and I was searching all over forums and stuff trying to figure out how to get the actual end cap off and get this pretty much whole assembly removed. It's actually super simple. As you can see, like there's a little bit of play with this, and all it is two kind of like plastic slides that lock into a spot. So I just kind of gave it a couple good taps and it comes right off. So they just slide right into these holsters here, and that's what it looks like on the inside. So then you can get access to two 10mm bolts, and it comes right off, and you can repaint your whole roof vane piece.
I forgot my other little crappy shoes over here. I have a hole in the bottom of the right one, so I soaked my feet and my sock. So I'm gonna walk around like this for a little bit while it's drying. Yeah. Oh, turn up the heat.
I mean, I've only driven it once. This is my second time. Still getting used to the pedal feel. It's weird because it sits farther past the other pedals.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, specifically GM trucks, the gas pedal sits so far forward compared to the rest of the clutch and the brake pedal. Very weird to get used to, but you got it.
But it's something to get used to. You almost have to keep your gas foot a little bit just farther forward. But I still got it.
This thing is a hoopty. Every bump on the road, it feels like it's bouncing. So, I mean, it is on leaf springs, so it's kind of expected, and obviously it's very old and somewhat rusty. So, it's fun though, it's smooth though when you're driving, and it's completely fine.
Alright, so we got this guy. As you see here, we picked up some nice good old gray Scotch-Brite.
Ruining your lighting, sorry. No, I'm just ruining your lighting.
Get in the shot. Show him this taco.
No, dude, no. This is not
sponsored.
He can ruin the light because we're using your facility, so.
Got the gray pad. They didn't have the red one, so this one's actually the ultra fine. Calv said it's probably the equivalent of like a 600, right? So we're just sanding off the back side here because I never got around to sanding this side, so I'm gonna sand this one, clean it up a little bit, and then we're gonna do this side in 400. So you wanna get some sauce in there? Dude, you're dripping cheese everywhere. Go all the way.
We bought these $6 sweatshirts from Target. They're amazing. I think our new thing should be just wearing clearance items in all of our videos.
All out on the clearance?
Dude, literally like $6. Like my entire outfit costs like $5.
That's pretty good.
Fair deal.
Clearance gear.
Viral vid.
Thrift store 240.
Thrift store.
Goodwill.
Goodwill 240.
Thrift and drift.
Whoa!
Ah, here you go. Trading my 240 into Goodwill.
I feel like yeah.
It's right up the road.
Yeah, it's right here.
Yeah, let's
we'll
do
drop
it.
it off.
Hand did it.
Reloading.
Shoot it right in the lens. Ooh.
Close. Oh, it's gone now. Yeah, she's wet.
Oh, it's so.
Why I'm standing is I'm just prepping the end caps for the roof vane. They were the color of the car, and there was like it wasn't too far off. But I mean, I have the paint, might as well fix any little imperfections and give it a nice glassy coat just so it looks nice. And then if somehow for some reason the car gets repainted at one point, then these will already be fresh to match that. So just over here, giving them a nice sand down with some 400, and then we'll hit them with a little bit of primer and probably go over them once more, maybe with like a 4 or maybe a 6, and just make sure that they're perfect before we hit them with paint.
Thank you guys for watching today's video. Hope you guys enjoy the new car reveal, and I don't know what was the end.
Alright, fine. You're supposed to make up a go.
And we got a little bit more work done on the roof vane, so hopefully that'll be getting finished up and painted soon, and we'll be putting it on the car. Made another little install video for you guys. Yeah, today we revealed Jordan's truck, so that's the winter build.
Next, we gotta weld that diff and go sliding. Ain't that right?
It's supposed to happen today.
Okay, it was supposed to happen today. Too rainy, but
it was too way too.
It'll be in the next video. See you guys in the next one.
See you later. Peace.